Hello, this is Bill Steffen. We're going to get through the first half of February without a temperature warmer than the mid 30s here. A rather cool pattern should continue this week into next week as well. Today at February 10th already, a Saturday. We didn't get much snow in Grand Rapids down on the bottom there, just half an inch. But look at the difference between Hart down at the bottom in Oceana County that had half an inch and the Ludington area that had 7 inches. In fact, 6 of those inches came in just 6 hours. But you can see where the heaviest band of snow was. Arcadia is right on Lake Michigan. Arcadia Bluffs Golf Course is there. Cadillac with 8 inches of snow. Anekama, same story. Houghton Lake, which is inland and normally doesn't see as much snow, but this system was not lake effect. It was one of these synoptic low pressure systems scooting on by that produced a narrow band of heavier snow. You can see St. Helen at 7 inches. St. Helen is the hometown or the place where Charlton Heston grew up. Remember Moses from the Ten Commandments movie and all of that. He went to my high school, by the way, New Trier East in Winnetka, Illinois, and then became a famous movie actor. Partly sunny skies expected here this Monday. It could even be mostly sunny at times, so a pretty good day coming up here. Winds won't be too terribly strong. Snow is likely here Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and then again Saturday into Sunday morning. So if you're looking for a time when the roads could get kind of slippery, it would be Thursday morning. I think Wednesday night may be a little slippery too. So anytime from Wednesday evening through Thursday morning. And then again next weekend, we may go through a period of some slippery roads too. Not a huge blizzard or anything like that, but shovelable snow expected for both of those times. High temperatures continue to be in the 20s, a little bit cooler than average for this time of year, but not super cold by early February standards. Here's your 72-hour snowfall forecast. Now they're going to get some snow in Washington, D.C. They're going to get some snow, a little bit of snow anyway, in New York City. A lot of snow east of Lake Ontario, but not so much east of Lake Erie, where Lake Erie is almost 90% ice covered, so that's cutting down on the lake effect there, though the ice is pretty much just floating in water like ice cubes that float in a soft drink. A little bit of snow east of Traverse City. Really not much here for Grand Rapids. Shouldn't be much of anything here east and southeast of Grand Rapids. More snow expected though off to the north. That same area from Marquette over to Sault Ste. Marie. Sault Ste. Marie has 2.5 feet of snow on the ground. That's a lot for them. And the Keweenaw Peninsula getting more snow. In fact, they have a winter weather advisory in effect through the day for Houghton County, especially the area southwest of Houghton County, where they got some higher hills there, and that tends to lift the air up and produce some significant snow. They're expecting about 6 to 10 inches of new snow up there. Painesdale already had 36 inches on the ground. They picked up another 2 to 3 inches here on Sunday, and they could get another half a foot or more. So that place seeing a lot of snow out there. That's just southwest of Houghton. Today's weather, high temperature should approach 30 degrees, may not quite make it in places. A cool day, but with a fair amount of sunshine. Winds will be out of the west at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Cool weather to start the day. We should be down around 10 above here during the early morning. A lot of fun things that you can do in the winter time. One of the things you can do is head to the Muskegon Winter Sports Park. They have a place where you can ice skate right on through the woods. They have the luge track there. And it's really a fun place to be. So if you got some time off here this week, I want to head there, take the kids. I'm sure they'll have a ball. Here's a look at the weather map for Wednesday night. This is the GFS model, and it's got a low pressure system coming up into Kentucky. And you can see that green there indicating where the humidities are higher and where we might be seeing snow. The numbers indicate that any precipitation that we would get here would likely be in the form of snow, almost all snow, if not all snow. And that low will be heading up into Ohio. You can see the Weather Prediction Center forecast for snowfall on the right side there, and you can see the heaviest band of snow running from Missouri across Illinois, Indiana, southeast Michigan, generally southeast of Grand Rapids, and then over toward New York State. And then the second system on Saturday takes a very similar path. Yet another low pressure system moving along the front should be producing some snow up in our area, especially again in areas south and east of Grand Rapids. But the darker green there indicating a higher probability of about 3 inches of snow in that area there. And that's from the Weather Prediction Center. Here's the 5-day forecast. Some sunshine for later on today. Cool to start the day at 10 above, but 30 in the afternoon. Will be a couple degrees cooler here on Tuesday. Watch for some snow to move into the picture here Wednesday into Thursday. And again, the snow could be shovelable here with several inches of possibility, especially off to the southeast of Grand Rapids. We get a break on Friday before more snow or a mix of precipitation develops here during the day on Saturday. And you can see those high temperatures only in the mid-20s here Tuesday through Friday. The latest 8 to 14-day outlook. This is reconfigured every day. And this is what the outlook for February 9th yesterday showed. Blue over the entire Great Lakes region. So that indicates below average precipitation. Still above average conditions out in the desert southwest where it's been quite dry of late, and also for extreme southern Florida. We got some viewer photos to send in. We appreciate catching those. If you'd allow us to put those on and talk about it, we would appreciate that. This is from Steve Roach, Northern Lights from back in Jenison. I remember going out with Gail, and we went out to the athletic field in Alpine Township to see the Northern Lights. Ours was mostly kind of whitish, wasn't quite as spectacular as what Steve saw there in Jenison, but kind of neat. If you saw that, we'd appreciate a photo of that. A couple of birds showing up in the backyard of Todd Van Valkenburg. I found that chickadees are the birds that are I can get closest to. I can get within about 3 or 4 feet of the feeder before the chickadee will kind of fly away. But lots of different birds around here this time of year, and they certainly appreciate those of you that take the time to feed them. This is from Brian Johnson. This is Traverse Bay up in Traverse City, Michigan. Traverse Bay is very, very deep. In fact, the deepest spot in Grand Traverse Bay is 620 feet, and that's almost 3 times as deep as the deepest point in Lake Erie. So Traverse Bay takes a long time to freeze over, if it does at all. But you can see some ice has formed near the shoreline right there, and a pretty calm day there, a beautiful day. And that Old Mission Peninsula runs about 18 miles up into the bay. And you can go up there. The other day, the lighthouse in Grand Traverse had a wind gust of 67 miles an hour, and it broke up what little ice there was in the bay at that time. And one final note, this is from Annie Wassman. This is the Key West National Weather Service building. I think everybody wants to get transferred down there as they approach retirement issues. Key West, the temperature there will be 78 tomorrow. I look for high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s all week. Great place to spend the winter if you're not really into the snow and all that kind of stuff. But thanks to Annie for sending that to us. Hey, we got the YouTube channel going at Bill Steffen 616. It is free. Check that out. And also, anytime, check the weather here. I not only post these video logs, but also occasionally post a thread. I'm going to see if I can post something on the drought in Arizona, which is really amazing what's going on out there. Some places haven't seen any rain in half a year. So we'll have more on that for you as soon as I type that up at BillSteffen.com. Have yourself a great Monday and a good week ahead. Thanks so much for